Jeffrey alongside Roper, Cameron Hall, who's in for Natalie, and Matt's upstairs. We've got an exclusive interview with Nancy Kerrigan in just a minute, so we'll check in with him.
All right, so you want to get an idea? No, they're all singing now. 40 decibels, right? Average concert is 110. Let's hear it for our concert! Let's see the act! Oh, it's not! It's loud! And what is the average time it takes to get your hearing back after a concert? Well, depends on your age. 100 decibels. We've got a lot of other things coming up in trending. We're going to be talking about the new golden smile that one other pop star is sporting.
That's right. And we have a lot to get to, but we want to get to the news. Cameron Hall's at the news. That's good for Natalie. Good morning to you.
Girls and their ever-patient parents. So what is it like to be that dedicated, to camp out on the street, a New York City street, no less? I had to find out. You guys got room for me?
Yeah! Insane?
Yeah, that's what we're here to see.
No! One Direction!
This all may seem crazy and a little extreme, but remember, they are not the first boy band to drive fans wild. They jumped up and down for Elvis, fainted for the Beatles, and went insane for NSYNC. Originally 5 solo singers competing on the British X Factor, the boys combined their talents to become One Direction and ultimately placed 3rd in the competition. No matter, Simon Cowell signed them to a multi-million-dollar record deal anyway. And their debut single, What Makes You Beautiful, went straight to #1.
That's what makes you beautiful!
The dedicated Directioners only growing ever since. It is so loud out here I can barely hear myself think, but look, we have a wedding proposal. Last time One Direction brought out 15,000 people to our plaza. Now police say there are over 18,000 people here. New record.
Katie, thanks very much. This just in, Harry said yes to the wedding proposal, which is good news for her. We've shown you in the past these music videos where a guy takes the president's image and then makes it look like he's singing songs by Lady Gaga, Justin Timberlake, and others.
So in honor of One Direction, we decided to get in on the fun. But first, let's meet the man behind xoxo. That is so impressive. He taught himself how to edit. That's amazing.
I love the fact he stays up 3 days in a row just to do this.
And sadly for him, watching our show over and over again. Do we want to see his results?
Yeah.
All right, take a look.
In Rockefeller Plaza. Wake up, Al!
And
We
dance.
all night to the best song.
Never.
Everyone.
Now I can't remember
How it goes. I will forget her. Have we
dance.
all night to the best song?
Never.
I think went well. I think went well.
Yeah.
I think yes. Oh, darn it. That's it. Bye, people!
He clearly got a little desperate at the end. He had to go all the way back to Thanksgiving and the parade there.
Well, that was the only time in history you danced. That's one time in history that he danced.
By the way, this One Direction concert is the finishing kind of touch to our Fan Appreciation Week. We've been looking for today's biggest fans for quite a while. We've gotten hundreds of entries like this one.
Every morning I get up and I sit in my coffee, turn on the Today Show. Nobody can stop me. I've watched 3 decades and it only gets better. From news to pop culture, so what's up with the weather? Billy's always funny, always cracking the jokes. He got louder every hour on the morning show. Man's got red hair, now he's got the good. Hey Al, I want to be in your neck of the woods. The 4th hour is looking fine. We got Kathy Lee, but always good to their one. I hope you can see your biggest fan is me. Me to NYC 261D. Please.
So those talented performers are Kathy Mayer, their twin daughters Sarah and Natalie. They're from Austin, Texas. Now they have won a trip to New York and VIP passes to today's concert. Guys, good morning. Congratulations.
You're our biggest fans. We are. We really are. We're so thrilled to be here.
Well, so who came up with this great idea to do an original song? Because that's what really impressed all of us.
Oh, thanks. I told told them about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we started writing just like bits of the song, and then we sat down and edited it with our mom, and then.
But you've obviously got musical talent because, you know, it came across well. What we didn't tell you is that you're going to get VIP passes to the concert, but you're here on stage because you're going to sing some of the songs with the group. All right? Is that okay?
Oh, they're stunned. What did you think your chances were once you guys submitted this?
You know, you got to think your chances are good, but I didn't really think we would win.
Yeah.
I've just been thrilled. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
How cool is it, though, that you have a mom that's so hip you can perform with her?
Exactly right. It's the coolest mom award here.
I love that. And you're Texan, so, you know, I'm
Yeah,
biased
exactly.
on that.
Now, when you guys said you were Today fans, we believed you, but you're also a One Direction fan.
Yes.
All right, well, take a look at your monitor right there, and maybe cover your ears because as soon as they walk out those doors, there's going to be a huge scream that comes out of this crowd because they are about to take the stage.
They're coming up the big stairs.
Do you have a favorite One Direction member?
Harry.
Do you have a favorite little show anchor? Everyone, oh, she's very diplomatic.
All right, they're up on our level now. And we're about to come up the doors. Here they come.
They're inches away. The anticipation of Wonder. Are you guys ready?
You're too young to remember the Beatles, but this is what it sounded like right here.
Here they come. All right.
We better get out of the way.
Let's introduce them. Hey, Harry. Good to see you. Can we introduce you to some big fans of yours?
One Direction is here, and our biggest fans are meeting them personally. We're back with the concert right after your local news.
Al is down here on 49th Street, right in the thick of it. Al?
Yeah, I got to tell you guys, and with the biggest crowd ever, we have to thank the best police ever, hashtag New York's finest, because they have done a great job of helping our crowd stay safe here on this biggest concert ever. Let's show you what we have.
The Toyota Concert Series on Today, brought to you by Toyota.
8:30 now on a Friday morning. It's the 23rd of August, 2013. One Direction Day here on our plaza. Our plaza, the surrounding streets have been taken over, our biggest crowd ever.
That's right. This is, as you just said, the biggest crowd we've ever had, so we don't want to keep these people waiting any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, One Direction.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You turn your heads when you walk through the door. Don't need a job to cover up. Being the way that you are is now. Everyone else knows to see it. Everyone knows what you really light up my world like nobody else. The way that you lift your head makes me overwhelmed. The way you smile, you don't need it hard to tell you don't know. You don't know you're beautiful if only you saw what I can see. You'll understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. So make some noise. You got it wrong. You put my back. I put it in. Something wrong. I don't know why. You're being shy. And turn away when I look at you. Everyone knows you see it. Everyone knows what you do. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you lift your head gets me overwhelmed. The to tell you don't. Sing it! You know I feel you light up my world like nobody else. The way you choose it, your head is all the world. When you smile at me, now you want to tell you don't know. You know you're beautiful. You saw the light, it's things you understand. I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know. You don't know you're beautiful. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful.
One Direction on a Friday morning. Fans waiting for a week to see it, and there's lots more music ahead. Mr. Roker?
Not doing the weather. But okay, let's just show you what we got as far as your weekend is concerned. First of all, for Saturday, we got plenty of sunshine through much of the country. We'll wet through the Gulf Coast into the southeast Florida as well. Then on Sunday, sunny and mild through the northeast mid-Atlantic states. The rain continues in the Gulf down to Florida. Monsoon moisture through the southwest. There could be some flash flooding Sunday into Monday there. We're looking at beautiful weather through Southern California, showers in the Pacific Northwest. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
Mr. Roker, thanks very much. We've mentioned thousands and thousands of people are here this morning, some of them lining up for about 6 days. We have heard that 3 ladies lined up starting Saturday. They are a mother and her 2 daughters. Gloria's the mom. Crystal and Daisy are the daughters, and they are right here. And you know what, ladies? That makes you the biggest One Direction fans in the group today, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Where are you guys from?
Queens.
All right.
So did you sleep outside?
Yeah.
Did it rain on you?
Yeah, yesterday.
Did you answer everything together?
Isn't it true that in the beginning over the weekend they wouldn't technically let you line up and you had to spend time dodging in and out of Starbucks and things like that?
Yeah, we either switched from McDonald's to Starbucks across the street, and finally we got a place on Tuesday.
Well, Mom, you must be the nicest mom on earth. You guys got to agree, right?
Yeah.
Has it been worth it?
Yeah. Oh, it's so worth it.
At first we thought it wasn't because
We were Yeah.
Well, you know what? We want to reward your patience and the fact that you got soaked and the fact that you had to dodge in and out of fast food restaurants. So we have here, I think, 3 tickets to the premiere of the One Direction movie on Monday night in New York at an undisclosed location. But we'll tell you where it is.
Are you guys busy Monday night?
Not now. Not now.
Well, thank you so much. All right, well, there's more music ahead. You guys having a good time?
Yeah.
Do I see tears in your eyes? Well, we're so happy for you. Who's your favorite band member?
Harry.
And for you?
Louis.
Do you have one?
Harry.
Oh, okay.
All right, ladies, congratulations. Our pleasure. Great to have you here. We've got more music ahead on a Friday morning from One Direction. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Oh, sorry, I'm only heard now. Yeah, as I said, there's only so much you can get on in a social media Twitter in a 5-minute interview. So we wanted to really give behind-the-scenes access all areas documentary into what it's like for us, what it's like for our families, and what these guys have done really in 3 years.
So, Harry, what do you think that we're going to learn about One Direction that the fans don't already know from watching the movie?
I think you're going to learn a lot about, like, just what we do every day in terms of, I think a lot of people see us just on, like, this kind of stuff or, like, little interviews. I think you're going to see a lot more of what we're like when we interact with each other behind the scenes and just a, nice insight.
Yeah, you can see a nice look at our families as well, the way that they deal with us being away from home and stuff, so it's nice.
We're a little disappointed in you guys today. We're a little angry at you because this is your 3rd time here.
So we think you love us.
And yet we ended up, all the footage of the Today Show ended up on the cutting room floor. We didn't make the movie, and I want to know why.
Well, we didn't have anything to do with that. We asked for it, but they just...
No, that's not a good excuse.
And that's you guys who didn't prove it.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah, straight.
We want to appeal that decision. All right, Liam has some news. Who's just got engaged?
Well, me actually, that's Zane.
Zane. I was just testing the crowd to see if they knew. Congratulations to you. And tell us about your bride.
There's not much to say. We're engaged. We're really happy.
We have an idea of when the wedding is going to be?
We're going to do it right now. You just have to wait.
You're pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations. That's really, see, now that is breaking news here. That's good.
It's exclusive to today's show. I think that's bigger than you guys
Getting in the movie. I think you're right. I think you're right.
You made it up to us.
So I want to ask you a more serious question here for a second. Is there any downside to this enormous fame and popularity at this young age?
I don't think it's any different, well, with how old you are and stuff, because you can't just, do things the same way. But, I mean, the biggest downside for us is, being away from home, missing our families, them missing us. And, it comes with the job, and then when we're with our families, I miss these guys, so you can't win.
Liam, the main thing I noticed from the movie is everywhere you go, people are screaming at you. Number one, have you guys experienced any hearing loss? And number two, do you hear those screams in your dreams at this point?
Louis was actually worried at one point, but one thing he wears one ear on stage, but his other ear has been a bit deaf, but you had a test and it was okay.
I went to an ear test, apparently all good.
Well, you're singing great.
The first time you guys were on, we talked about touring and all these crowds, and you said the best thing about our jobs right now is we get to hang out with our best friends. So now we're 2 years later. We all still best friends?
We hate you.
Yes.
It's all changed. It's all changed.
No, I think, we wouldn't be able to do this, the same way that we do it and have as much fun without these guys. And actually, we feel for like solo artists, they don't get the same sort of vibe as we get on tour, because we've always got our best mates there, so it's ace.
Well, we are so What did you just say, Liam?
I'm Louis.
Louis, oh my God, I keep doing that to you.
I've never seen a pop song, so it was very nice.
No, we have the friendliest paparazzi in the world here. Yeah, absolutely. So what's coming up? What are you singing next?
We're going to do our new single, actually the soundtrack for our movie.
We're looking forward to it. Thanks for being so generous with your time, guys. We love having you here. We really do. There you go. We're going to be back with much more music from One Direction. But first, this is Today on NBC.
New York City, make some noise!
It's more music straight ahead from One Direction on a Friday morning. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Oh, it's you that I up to, and I'm in love with you. Sing it with us. All these little things, all like these little things slip out of my mind. But if it's true, it's you. Oh, it's you they add up to. I'm in love with you. Enjoy your little things. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for coming today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to Today on a 1D morning, August 23, 2013, our biggest concert in history.
And you know, there's people crying.
I know.
There's ladies out there in tears.
Matt Lauer is in tears. It's really beautiful.
I actually really like that song. Ed Sheeran wrote that song.
Okay.
It's very pretty.
18,000 fans out there.
But the record.
Yeah,
was
I'm telling you.
15,000.
Well, it's really nice. I mean, look, the earliest song, look at the emotion.
They're in tears.
The emotion. I got to tell you, you're younger than I am, obviously, but I remember the Beatles.
Right.
Seeing
mayhem.
Yeah, I lived out in the JFK, and my dad said, "Let's go out and watch this." You know, and seeing this, it's very reminiscent.
Well, you know, as Spice Girls back in our heyday, we had audiences like this, and there were tears also.
What is that like? You know, when you're performing and you look out and you see that.
It's electrifying. You get such a buzz. And I know that the Spice Girls were reunited last year for the Olympics too, and it's the same feeling. You can't beat that performance. You're up on stage with your friends, watching the band.
Watching them sign autographs and take pictures.
Work.
That's what, you know, they've been here now, twice before. And they just seem as nice and down to earth and appreciate where they are. We saw their movie, my kids and I went to see This Is Us.
So you really are a One Direction fan.
I really like them. You know what? They're nice kids.
They're good kids.
And they seem to really appreciate where they were and where they come from and where they're going.
Well, think about it. They started off on X Factor. They didn't win X Factor. They came third.
Yeah.
And now they're traveling the world and all for their fans.
Yeah.
I like them. And the naughty one, Harry, he likes older ladies.
Ah, okay.
He loves an older lady.
And would you put yourself in that older lady
Yeah,
thing?
is that a bit of a...
To him, you're an older lady.
Oh, no, I'm married. Yeah, probably to him I am an older lady.
Yeah.
I'm 37. I'm 37.
I think he's... Yeah. I wonder if you've seen the movie Mrs. Robinson.
No.
The Graduate. Has he seen The Graduate?
I bet he has.
You could be his Mrs. Robinson. You know? Cuckoo-ca-choo, Mrs. Robinson.
I do like
Judge and Joel has left and gone away. Hey. Speaking of which, topics today. Let's start this